Hello, Karen Creighton here. Now, I thought I'd make this video because so many people are struggling right now. And I know that for many, they have lost faith in the allopathic system and are struggling to find an option. And so I decided, in my wisdom, that I would provide, if you wanted it, a alternative. Now, I'm not professing to be a doctor. However, I have got over 35 years of clinical experience with clients with a variety of different ailments. And I've got quite a few strings to my bow, but the reason I'm offering this is not to sell you products, not to push you into a program, because I do have lots of programs that I offer clients. However, this is a very different way of doing it. I'm offering a sliding scale of consultations from 20 New Zealand dollars up to whatever anyone would like to pay for approximately half an hour consultation. Now, it can be Zoom or it can be on the phone if you're in New Zealand or Australia, or it can be in person if you live anywhere near the Bay of Islands, or you're dropping into the Bay of Islands in New Zealand as well. So I'm giving a few options. And the reason I'm doing this is I know in my heart of hearts that I can really, really help. I can give you recommendations as to what to take, and I will also steer you to the most economical way of taking it, where I personally will not be getting any financial kickback from it. And to me, that's a really important component of what it is I do. Yes, I do provide products if people require them. However, that is not the option. The reason I am offering this, the reason I'm offering this is because I want to help you. I want to help you find an alternative way of looking at your health. I specialize in hormonal balancing, weight loss, but also I help with people fasting, and fasting isn't scary. It's so beneficial, but also other things, getting people to tweak their diet, getting you to see that maybe a problem you're dealing with might not be what you think it is. Now, just as an example, when I was in 1990, I'd already been working in the industry for quite some time. However, I had the remnants of chronic fatigue, and the remnants was a severe back pain. Literally, some days I couldn't work. I went from osteopath to chiropractor, osteopath, various different ones, and I traveled the length and breadth of the UK to find a good practitioner. I'm not saying these practitioners weren't good, but they didn't find the root cause. Every one of them told me it was something different. They bashed and crashed me. And then in the end, I just went, you know what? I was 30 and I just said to myself, I'm not going to go through this, because it appeared that I wasn't going to get results. And as it happened, one of my clients came to see me and said, Karen, you have got to go and see this particular practitioner. And as it happened, he was just around the corner from where I worked. So after a lot of cajoling, because I really was fed up with spending thousands of pounds on finding nothing, and so I went to see this guy, and he literally stood me and looked at my back and said, Karen, there is nothing wrong with your back. And I went, what? And he said, no, what's happening is you've got congested bowels, and your bowels are pulling on the musculature and giving you severe pain. So what we did, I did a bowel cleanse, and I was training in that at the time. So I did a bowel cleanse, and he did some soft tissue manipulation. And so so this is 34 years later. I no longer have, I've never had any back pain since. I've also had a child and everything else, and I've not had any back pain since then. So it just goes to show, by looking at things in a slightly different way, not just looking at the symptoms, but taking into account everyone's individuality, we can actually come to the root of the problem. I would love for you to join me on my consultations if you would like to. The link is below. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to helping as many people as I possibly can. Bye for now.